to start the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500. And with that in mind, we're going to tell you a race breakdown. Now, this race will be done in stages since you can't do 200 laps in a GTA race. So it will be 60, 60, and 80. And with that in mind, we say take a deep breath. And strap in, buckle in, because it's going to be an exciting race. Because this is, always has been, and always will be the greatest spectacle in racing. This is the Indianapolis 500, and we see the green. Great start for Urbane, running that pink scheme for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As we can't believe it, it's already October, ladies and gentlemen. October. And coming up after the conclusion of the Indianapolis 500 over on the new streaming platform Pinnacle Plus, it is the Coca-Cola 600 for the NASCAR Cup Series. Urbane will head there and compete in that after this one. Of course, like we said, we have to do this race in stages because you can't run 200 laps in a race. The max you can do is 99, so we decided to break it up into some stages. Now, there's not going to be any stage points like NASCAR. It's just stages. There'll be a little break to restart the job. Everybody looking to go back-to-back in the Indy 500, as you see the helmet cam here. What a great start for this number 9 Aero McLaren machine driven by Urbane. Ended up withdrawing from the San Siro Grand Prix last weekend. He decided to prioritize All-Star Weekend at Richmond. Won both the truck and cup race there. He won the truck, ARCA, and Xfinity race at Charlotte. And upon completing this race, he will head there to race in the Coca-Cola 600. Long night if you're the driver of that number 9 machine. We did get a car in the wall there, but we stay green, and another car in the wall. We're gonna stay green again. Now about halfway through this opening part of the Indy 500, which will be lap 31, we will start to see pit stops. Oh, one car into the wall hard. They're going to throw the caution for the first time. And we're going to take you side by side because the race would be restarting on that lap anyway. And we don't want to do it after a restart, so side by side, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. You are watching the 109th Indianapolis 500 here on FoxTube TV. The Indianapolis 500 is presented by Time Gap Treasures and Irvine Woodworking. Getting ready for the restart. Two by two, they can accelerate off of turn 4. Flagger has the green flags in his hand. Throws them back in the air, back to racing in the Indianapolis 500. We take you to the helmet cam. Great restart for the number 9 car. 50 to go in this part of the race. After these 60 laps are up, line them up, do it again for another 60 laps, and then after those are up, there will just be 80 laps to go. This race is only 200 laps, but I tell you what, with as big as this Indianapolis Motor Speedway Brickyard is, it's gonna be quite some time before you see the final checkered flag in this one. Now, since this series doesn't usually do stages, obviously we have to since we're doing this on GTA, the flagman will display the white flag on the final lap of the segment of the race, just so they know, like, hey, your first 60 laps of the race will be complete after this. And then, obviously, they'll do it again in segment 2, and then in the final segment, you know that that's your final white flag of the race. Remember, we got some pit stops coming up on lap 31. So far, only one caution. Obviously, more to come as this race has just began. Now this season, Indycar announced they're going to be more easy on the cautions. If a car just scrapes the wall lightly, they're not going to throw the caution as much. Now if a car has scraped the wall lightly a few times, or rather it's happened a few times, then they will display the caution. We are halfway away from those pit stops next time by. Alright, halfway away from the pit stops. Can't wait for an actual IndyCar game. It'll be so much better doing this race. Son, just drop the basket off. Quit playing mind games. Yeah. Nice paint scheme for the Aero McLaren crew, and they're gonna display a caution because it has been multiple hits into the wall. Second caution of the 500.
Dude, he looks worried.
Game just started. I wonder how they got it down to 525 so fast, though. Because it just kicked off not too long ago. I mean, I've been kind of taking a glance over every now and then. They should score a touchdown here. There's no way they... It's Dan Campbell. There's no way he doesn't go for it.
He's bad. He could run over John on the field, couldn't he?
So that's the one to go signal. Restart next time by with 40 laps to go in the segment.
On your phone?
No, the PlayStation. Did he drop that?
He's touchdown.
Oh, nice.
Literally.
Jared Goff touchdown. Let's go.
It, though, but he caught it off the Chiefs player.
Oh, dude, that was cool. Did you see that lion when he scored the touchdown? That was sick, actually. I'm not gonna lie. All right, remember they can accelerate off turn 4.
Watch this shit. Look at the play. Watch. He drops it, taking it off the player.
Flagman has the green flag back in his hand. He's waving it. We're going back with 40 to go in the segment. Yeah, that's crazy. But dude, you should have seen the graphic when he scored. That was actually sick. So far, 2 cautions. Caution 1 came out on just lap 7. Caution 2 coming out on lap 18. Ten laps away from the first pit stops. With these pit stops, it will get them to the end of the segment. That's why they say you want to pit around every 30 laps, because
What, they just took it away?
of course they did. It's the refs versus the Lions.
It wouldn't be a fair catch. It doesn't make sense.
It's because we're the Lions, dude. And they're going to throw the 3rd caution of the race. That one coming out on lap 22, just 4 laps after we restarted from the last caution. So there'll be a 6-lap sprint until we pit for fuel and tires.
Of course, now they have to kick.
Probably better to just kick it if you don't get the... If they took away the touchdown, which they did, it's probably better to just kick it. Especially because you might get a takeaway. 1 to go signal this time by, then we'll be back under green flag conditions on the track. Remember, 6 laps from the restart will be the first pit stop of the Indy 500. Flagger has the green flag ready. Drivers can accelerate off of turn number 4. But anything before that is a penalty. Off turn 4 they come. Green flag back in the air. Under 14 miles an hour he got up to. See how fast he can get up to in the short shoot? About 109 before he had to let off. Five laps away from pit stops. They're gonna have to put a new front wing on the number 9 car. So just 3 cautions, laps 7, 18, and 22. As you're following the helmet cam presented by Time Gap Treasures, you can see that speed on that speedometer in Urbane's car. He's reaching 114 miles an hour on the straightaways, and then in the short shoot, watch this. Well, that time he only got up to 105, but there was one point where he got up to 109 miles an hour. Ooh, go Juju. Juju? He used to play for the Steelers. No, that's Patrick Mahomes. Oh, you saw the 9 of Urbane almost went in the wall there. Oh, he did collect the wall that time. Caution. Lap 28 is when that came out, so just literally 3 laps after the restart, the caution is back out. We're gonna get the restart on lap 31, and then they're gonna cycle around and hit pit road. And since they said pit stops are coming up, they are going to keep pit road closed. So they're trying to make sure that everybody can make it to the end of the first segment of the race. 1 to go signal this time by. Remember, do not make that left turn onto pit road. You will get penalized.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, that's good.
After the restart, and then they can hit pit road after they come back around. They got a wing ready to put on the number 9 car because by rule you have to have it. But Indycar is lenient. They allow you to do it during your normal pit stop, and it doesn't take that long to put it on. All it takes is an insert and to tighten a couple bolts, and that's all she wrote. Back to green we go. And then pit stops. And this might seem strange, but we will take you side by side. You won't miss a thing.
No!
Ooh, Xavier Worthy. Dude, the graphics actually look nice this week on Sunday Night Football. It's not just basic. I like the one they did for the Lions. Alright, here we go. Pit stops. Oh, he's backing up. Too far.
They missed it. Yes.
Gotta back it up. Sit there. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. Alright. Going to get a drink.
Yeah.
Would you mind grabbing me a purple Gatorade, please? Thanks, man.
Ooh.
20 laps to go in the first segment of the race. Then it's another 60 for segment 2. That will take us to lap 120. And after that, just 80 laps to that final checkered flag. In these last 20 laps, they're going to try to be more lenient with the cautions. They're only going to throw them if they have to. Try to make this race go by quicker. Because the Coca-Cola 600 starts after this. And the driver of that number 9 car has to race in that. Good. So far in this race, 5 cautions.
How many people are
At least 1 that I know of. I don't think so. Unless if you are. Oh, whoever's on the live. 1 probably. I know 1 was in here at one point. Yeah.
You do all the streams, you get 1 person.
Well, it's not as easy when you're not a big famous streamer.
Get more viewers.
I mean, yeah, that's every streamer's goal. But I don't really do it for the viewers, I do it for fun. When you do what you like, the viewers will follow. My goal one day though is to get viewers to vote on like the game I play. Like let them see what game they want to see.
So your car is fixed tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, at some point it is. Whoops.
Did you call that?
Not yet. Oh, spin out. You wonder if that's gonna be a caution. They are gonna call a caution because that was a spin out. So slow the cars down. There will be 13 laps to go when we get the restart. in the first segment. Whenever he does it.
Did he say?
Nope, because he has to call the guy. Because my car's probably got more stuff wrong with it than his car. Well, like I said, if we had an OBD scanner when we went and bought it, it would have never been bought. Thought we could trust the guy, and that just proves that you can't trust no one. Don't say it when I'm on the live. I don't like giving out personal stuff on live. I mean, obviously my name a little bit different. People have heard my name before, but no. So 1 to go signal next time by. Like I said, 13 laps ago in the segment is when we'll get the green flag. Great start to this Indy 500 so far.
Oh! No!
6th caution. Ooh, Hollywood Brown. Hang on, man.
Hurry. Almost down.
Yep. Alright, we'll be getting the green flag restart off of turn 4. Now when we go to start segment 2, the pace car will control them and lead them all the way back to pit road. Then after they leave pit road, they can go normal race speed. So the green flag will be waved while they're on pit road, and then they can just go to normal race speed after they leave pit road. Yeah, I don't care if you talk about that. I can't retake it until December. Yeah, I gotta get something to pay for that and help Grandma pay for my insurance. Absolutely not. Wherever a place is willing to hire me. Nope. Probably just gonna work for Lowe's or something. Probably. It'll pay me enough money to help Grandma pay for my insurance. Plus put up some. I'll be able to put up some money for my business, for my future, give Grandma money to put towards my insurance. And then I'll be able to say, and I ain't gonna make enough money there, dude. That's a last resort, and I told Grandma that's gonna be a last resort. If I can't find something and I absolutely need something and he's willing to give me my old job back, I will go back there. Not really. All you gotta do is stock shelves, help customers.
Hard work doing that.
As long as you know what.
Lifting them doors and stuff.
Great way to get muscles for the academy. I lift heavy dishes at the restaurant. Like I said, as long as I know where the item is that the customer wants, can keep the customer happy and keep the shelves stocked, I'll be good. And besides, if I work there, I can get a discount on tools and stuff, which would be good for my business as well. Because think about it, I'm spending less money. 10 laps to go, first segment of the Indy 500. Think about it though, I'm spending less money on the material if I get a discount. And Grandpa's, birthday and Father's Day gifts will be a lot cheaper. I mean, not a lot cheaper, but a little cheaper as well. Not till June. Grandpa's birthday's coming up though, and like I said, I'm gonna be finding something because I want to get the foster kids something for Christmas again, and I want to make sure I have something for Grandpa for his birthday. December 13th. That's the day technically I can retake the police test. That day or any day after that I can retake it. Nope. And like I said, it's not even. I liked. At first, I liked the job, and the boss and her daughters were the nicest people you ever would meet. I had no problem with them. No problem with them at all. What I do have a problem with is somebody that wants to work in filth and make me look bad. That's what I have a problem with. Yeah, and that's why when you asked if I would go back there, I said absolutely not. Only because of that reason right there. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say not really. With all the work I was doing, I felt like I deserved a raise. That's what it felt like. That's what I told Grandma before I ended up putting in my 2 weeks. I said, it feels like a waste to me because I'm doing all this extra work and I'm actually doing a good job at it. It's just the only thing is this guy likes to, excuse my language stream, but half-ass everything. And then it makes me look bad. And then I don't even get considered for a raise when I feel like I deserve one with all the hard work I put in. And I don't want the guy. I just would like it if it was like, okay, you really need to be doing the job the way you're supposed to. I don't like to see anybody get in trouble. He was a nice guy. I will give him that. He was a nice guy. It's just the thing is he did not like to do the whole job, and that really frustrated me. Bro, really, Chris? He fumbled the ball, dog. Hop off. Well, it's still, but Chris Collinsworth sitting there like, what a great play by Mahomes. Shut up, dude. He fumbled the ball. That's not a great play. And even if he did get the save, which you're trying to give him credit for, which there's nothing wrong with giving him credit for a save, he still lost 8 yards. He was 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. How is that a good play? There should be 5 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, in segment 1. In 5 laps, 60 laps will be complete in the 109th Indianapolis 500. Then, like I said, the next 60 will take us to lap 120. And then the final 80 will take us to lap 200, which is when the race ends. This isn't the longest race the driver of that number 9 car is going to run tonight. He's got 400 laps down in Charlotte after this race. Tires and starting to wear out on these cars, and the fuel starting to get not all the way low, but starting to get low, but they'll be able to make it to the end of this segment. Remember, they can go 30 laps on a tank of gas and tires. So when we get things set for the final segment of the race, they will have done 4 pit stops already. And then they will be doing at least 3 more, so that will be 7 total pit stops. So far we've been green since that 6th caution came out. Lap 59 of 60 here. Oh, got the wall. And speaking of the devil, that's a 7th caution, so this segment's going to end under caution. Honestly, probably a great way for the segment to end if you ask me, because pace car is going to be controlling the field down pit road anyway. Why not have them out there, you know, to complete the... Can you turn that down a little bit, man? Well, why not have the pace car out there to complete the segment, then lead them down pit road to get their tires and fuel? Hey, man, can you turn that down a little bit? Can you turn that down a little bit, please?
Look at this shit.
Hang on, wait till this is over. I got one more lap.
This is badass right here.
Hang on. Wait till this is over.
I know I'm trying to show you.
I know, wait till this is over though. I'm on the last lap now. I don't want to crash.
Fire stuff. You gotta enjoy the blood. Hear that?
No, but on my stream can. That's why I asked you to turn it down a little bit. I know they can because that's pretty close to me. Now they don't want them to warm up the tires.
How much is your goal to
line.
weigh by when you're in the boys?
Huh?
How much do you want to weigh?
Well, if I could weigh at least 130 going in, I think that'd be alright. For a starter.
Right now?
Probably somewhere around 110. If I can gain at least 20 pounds.
What would you take, like 150?
I mean, you probably don't want to go in too big, because then they're gonna think that you're trying to be a show off.
Do you think 180 is a bit overweight?
No.
So how come you don't try and shoot for that?
Because like I said, they'll have me at 180 by the time.
Or will they have you at 200?
Might even have me at 200. You never know.
Oh, run! Run!
Alright, so first segment over. Segment 2 gonna be starting in a minute, but first we got the pit stops.
Are you glad you got me to watch football with you?
Yeah. It's kind of nice having somebody to watch it with that understands it as much as I do.
Why does Ariel not or something?
The girls don't watch football.
What about Grandma?
Nope.
What about John?
Nope.
Do they not understand at all?
Well, they do, they just don't like it. It's just not their thing. You know pretty much how everybody has their own thing, you know?
You actually, God damn it. I know you're a Chiefs fan, but that's when I gotta go with the Lions.
Well, I'm going with the Lions, too, in this one. I would rather see the Lions beat Mahomes, and I would rather Jared Goff continue.
I don't hate the Chiefs by any means, but usually if any team's playing the Lions, I usually hope for them to lose.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. That's kind of how I am, even though, like I said, I like Kansas City as well. In a game like this, I will root for my hometown team. Especially if they're an underdog. Like, I like the Dodgers also in baseball, but if the Tigers play the Dodgers, screw them, go Tigers.
You always feel like the home place. I'm pretty sure you may like Freeland more than Swan Valley, but if Swan Valley's playing creatures, then go for Freeland.
Yeah. Alright, so before we begin the second 60-lap segment, pit stops, obviously. These cars probably got about less than 5 laps of fuel in them. Tires are old. Now they are allowing them to do normal race speed around the track. Pace car is going actually around the same kind. Oh, no, I didn't accidentally put on the wrong helmet before the start of the race. And I think we got the right suit on, just the wrong helmet. You want to get a drink? No, I got that grape. Okay, the door's gotta get shut though. Because I'm talking and I don't want to wake anybody up. Okay, we're respawn, so it fixes the wing. Alright. Normal race speed now. Segment 2 officially underway. This is lap 2. And of course, lap 31, we will have another pit stop. Then after this segment, we'll have another pit stop. We'll stop with 50 to go in the race. And then we'll stop with 20 to go, and the 20 to go stop will be the final stop of the race. 7 cautions, because there's no caution to end the segment. It's not an official caution, because like I said, they stay under green flag conditions, just being led by the pace car. Except, well, I mean, that 7th caution essentially ended segment 1 because it ended under caution, but segment 2, if we stay green, you know, then it won't technically be a caution at the end of it. And spin out, we got a 8th caution. Hey, bud, if you go to grab a drink, just make sure you shut the door, okay? Well, it came back open.
Oh,
So
yeah,
ma-
I wasn't even open for me.
Yeah, but with me talking and stuff, like, I don't want to wake them up, so when you go to grab a drink, just make sure you shut it all the way. Oh, speeding, gotta slow down. Forgot there was a caution.
Oh,
Got distracted. So, lap number 6, we will get a restart. Watch what you say, because I'm live. I can get in trouble. Yeah, YouTube.
Oh, I hear people say it's on YouTube all the time.
Yeah, but still, be careful what you say, because YouTube is just like all the other social medias. You say one thing, they're gonna flag you.
They ain't gonna do shit.
They will.
What are they gonna do? Sue me?
They won't sue you. They won't even sue me. They'll just tell me that there's a warning on my account. And I'm not. I've worked too hard to build this channel. Alright, so that's the one to go signal. We'll be restarting off of turn number 4. Hey, what time is it? I'm just curious.
30.
It feels later than that. It feels like it's almost 10. Back to green we go after the 8th caution of the Indy 500. Urbane's got at least 2 more races circled on his calendar here for the NTT Indycar Series. He's got the Milwaukee Mile and the season finale race at Nashville Super Speedway. He's won there in a Cup car before in NASCAR. He's won at this track too before in a Cup car many times, including on the road course. Cup guy, or well, NASCAR will come here later in the season. In fact, this track will host the Champions round of the in-season challenge, which is starting in 4 weeks after tonight. Good, Curb's back in the game. Yeah. No. Kirby's like one of the best players on the defense, aside from Hutch. Well, our entire defense is good, but I would say if there's 2 players I would pick to be a team captain of my defense, it would be Hutch and Kirby. Because Kirby and Hutch have been there longer than Brian Branch and them. Kirby's the one who, you know, you want to know an insane stat? Aaron Rodgers' last pass as a Green Bay Packer was a game-sealing interception to Kirby Joseph. You're thinking about the wrong guy when you're thinking about Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce. He's the tight end. Yeah, I mean, yeah, tight end is, I like to call them a special offensive lineman. They can obviously catch passes like a receiver, and they can block. I personally think Travis is better at blocking than he is at catching nowadays. I mean, I think he honestly gets his skills from his brother because his brother played center. Well, still, but his brother was a center. His main job is to snap the ball and help block, too. That's why I'm saying, like, his brother probably helped him learn how to block. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Travis Kelce would not be playing football today if it was not for Jason Kelce. If it was not for Jason Kelce, Travis Kelce would not be playing football today. Again, watch what you say because I'm on live.
Oh, it's still not a touchdown.
Alright, I know we haven't really talked much about the race, but we'll take you side by side. You won't miss a thing. 50 to go, segment 2. Yeah, I did. I saw him.
Watch.
Yeah, that happens on Madden all the time.
That's probably not
I'm gonna tell you right now. Doesn't matter how you tackle them as long as you get them down. Well, yeah, but well, obviously, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't matter if he tackles him like that or just grabs him by his shoestring and tackles him. Well, I know that. But the main goal for the defense is to get the player down so they don't get a big play. So it doesn't necessarily matter how they do it, unless if it's illegal. They just got to do it.
Like I said, I tried to be by the rules.
Well, yeah. I mean, every player tries to be by the rules, but sometimes mistakes happen, you know?
God, there was a flag. There is no reason to score a touchdown. Stop flexing. There's a flag. You're in.
That's a touchdown. Well, the defense probably shouldn't have jumped off sides. I mean,
I thought it would have been on.
nope, they did everything right there. Gotta,
Sack that
you gotta, you gotta wait until the ball is snapped before you start. Yeah. Standish Sterling.
Yeah, you want to see it.
Not right now because I will crash if I can barely like look at that screen for more than a second to watch the game. If you want to send it to me and I'll check it out at the end of this.
Yeah, huddle.
Huh?
Huddle.
What's huddle?
It's a football app. See, look, click on it. You can go all your library. These are all the teams you play.
Do you have to be on the team in order to get that app?
Well, I mean, that's kind of how I got it.
I mean, then yeah, I can't get into it because I haven't played football.
So I can send it
Yeah, just do that, and then like I said, at the end of the.
to you right here.
Well, yeah, but I can't watch until the end of this. Otherwise, I'm gonna wreck. Like that's what I'm saying. I can't pause this like I can my NASCAR game. Or
If someone's gonna start some crap, believe me, I don't care if they stop. I don't go down without fun.
or wait.
That's why when I was at the scrimmage with John Glenn, after I get that big push, I pushed it back.
Or
I
wait.
don't care if his guy came over or what. I don't go down without fun. Even though I was scared, I don't take my
Or wait till I make my pit stop here, because we're about halfway until pit stop. So if you want to find it real quick, lap 31, I'll be pitting, and you can show it to me then. But like I said, I won't be able to actually look at it until lap 30. I said I won't actually be able to look at it till lap 31. When lap 31 happens. However long it takes. Oh, come on, don't buffer. Hold up.
I got footage.
Hold up, son. I'm not there yet.
See this guy standing up right here?
Yeah.
See him?
Yeah.
That's me. Watch me.
Hold up.
See how I'm in my stance now?
Hold up.
There I am. Boom. Sacked him. Flipped right on over. I'm number 51.
Yeah.
I put that stop there. Sandy Sterling. I don't take no shit.
To think you could have done that in the NFL, son.
Huh?
You could have done that in the NFL, son.
Yeah,
You just kept playing.
Well, I had to work.
Food on the table.
Yeah,
Son.
because I go out to eat and spend my money. You know?
Fair enough. I was gonna say, food on the table, my grandma takes care of that, man.
But John does.
Well, I mean, he does.
But John cooks more than Jack.
They both cook the equal amount, but literally both of their paychecks go towards the bills, including groceries. It's not just because that's actually a smart. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually applauding Dan for that decision, because if you turn that over on downs, that gives Kansas City a chance to go up 10 going into a half. If you punt it, it pins them deep, and it means it forces them to just take a knee and send it to halftime.
I hope we rock it.
40 to go. I mean, as long as it's a win, I really don't care. But 40 to go. I mean, either way, I'm not really gonna care who wins, because either way I'm gonna be happy. But I mean, I really want Detroit to win, so I will be kind of bummed if Detroit doesn't win, but still. I think that Kansas City losing to Detroit will put a Band-Aid on the wound of the Tigers getting eliminated from the playoffs. Yeah, they got eliminated on Friday. That was an elimination game. But I do say the wound ain't that big, because they took them to 15 innings before the Mariners beat them. That takes we got a good team. We just need to make it better. And Riley Green cannot go 0 for 6. Go upstairs, man. There's plenty of stuff to eat. There's them noodles, whoever made them, in the fridge. Whatever you find, man. There might even be, I'm sure there's leftover Polish sausage and hot dogs. There's chips up there, too. You guys went shopping when I was gone. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad, because I finally got some snacks to friggin' eat, dude. I swear, every time I want a snack in this house, all of them are ate up. Or at least all the good ones. Dude, eat the good stuff too, man. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying, like, the good stuff goes quick. So if you want some of the good stuff, you better enjoy some of it, because, like I said, it goes quick. Like honey buns, I grab me about like 2 of them, because I know there's a chance that those are the only 2 I will get. Well, it's just because they're good. They go quick because they're good. Everybody likes them. Like chocolate milk. You know, it's good, so me and you drink it up. So if people want a share of it, they have to hurry up and get a sip of it before me and you down the entire gallon. I drank, like I said, I took a gallon or half gallon of it with me and drank it. Less than 10 laps to go before the first pit stops. And then that will also mark halfway through segment 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we are nearing the completion of the Indy 500, but still plenty of racing to do here, as after this we'll have 80 laps to go. So it'll be 20 more laps than segments 1 and 2. And again, this isn't like NASCAR, and the only reason we're doing it in segments is because you can't do more than 99 laps in a GTA race, so we decided to split it up into stages similar to the old Daytona 500 format of 60, 60, and 80. But again, we're not giving out points at the end of them. There's no breaks unless if the caution comes out and ends the segment.
Would you drive that?
The Tundra? Absolutely, man. I like the Tundras. That look badass. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, don't say that, because I will for sure get in trouble for that word. Even PlayStation, like, if they were to listen to this, go back and listen to this chat and hear you say that, I could get in trouble for that. One of my friends has actually gotten banned for like 3 months because of that word. It's not child mode, it's just what they allow and don't allow. That's what I'm streaming, but they still have guidelines that have to be followed. And if people... Dude, that's what I'm streaming. I'm telling you, I'm streaming the regular. There's still guidelines. That's why you have to be careful what you say. I can't just say whatever I want. Doesn't matter. I still can't just say whatever I want.
You gotta go on the
I'm on the regular YouTube, dude. Dude, you can't stream on kids' YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm streaming on real YouTube, dude. This is real YouTube, not kids. No, we're not good. You still can't say whatever. Like,
I'll say whatever I want.
well, don't be saying stuff like that when I'm on this live, because, like I said, I worked too hard. I worked too hard to build this channel. I'm telling you, dude, it does not matter if it's regular, kids, whatever. It's the same thing. It is...
Down here we do regular.
It is... There is guidelines. And like I said, I don't want to get in trouble because of something you said, so that's why I'm telling you to watch what you say. There's probably one person in here still. Yes, they can. If they hear it in my stream, they will tell me that I've received a flag, and they could take this video down too, or this live down. Yes, they will. If they hear that and really care enough, they will take this live down, and nobody will be able to watch it. I've loaded into GTA sometimes, and all right. Okay, we gotta keep the door shut though. Pit stop's coming up in just a couple laps. Alright, we go around one more time, and then the next time by after that, we do pit stops. And then we are officially halfway through segment 2. the final segment, which will be 80 laps. Halfway will be 40, but we'll already have our pit stops done. Like I said, it's going to take 3 pit stops, which will total out to 7 total. In the race to get us through the Indy 500. Oh. Looks like there was something on pit road that the cars had to stay out on time by, because realistically they only got about 5 laps of fuel left in these cars, so they have to pit before they run out of gas. Pit this time, pit this time, pit this time. After this, we will go... Oh no, we won't. We'll wait till lap 41 before we do that again. Yep, here they go. Hitting the pits now. Gotta slow down. Get a little reset just to fix that wing. Alright, now that we had that pit stop, that will take us the rest of the way through this segment. Just 4 pit stops to go in the race. 1 at the end of this segment. Heck yeah, man. Yes, you are. You know, someday, I got some good news. My friend knows somebody who said, that he's willing to invest in my business. Meaning, within the next 10 years, you could be working for me, son, doing some welding. Because I'm gonna have... I'm gonna... You'll be making $20 an hour working for me to weld.
Heck yeah. You think that's enough to make a living?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Is it more than enough?
Probably not more than enough, but I mean, obviously you'll have a chance.
They offered to pay $30 an hour to make steel a couple of years ago when my dad took me.
Oh, and guess what? You'll even...
With the
if the customer decides to tip, you'll even get a percentage of the tip.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's 4%.
It'll be 50-50 because 50% of it will go to the company, and then the other 50% will be yours. Unless if they, of course, you know, specify that they want it delivered directly to you, then I'll make sure you get all of it. But yeah, I'd say within the next 5 to 10 years, you'll be working for me, son. And if you work hard at your job too, I'll even consider making you a manager, aka a foreman, over the welders, which means they have to report to you. Yeah, because like I said, he said he knows somebody who's willing to invest in me when I'm ready. Me and my friend, now that I'm home, we're gonna come up with a business plan, because I'm taking him on as a business partner.
Who's your friend?
Hunter. Shoot, son, you'll be able to buy whatever truck you want. You'll be able to get yourself a freaking Dodge with a Cummins engine in it if you want a diesel. I don't know what they call the Dodge diesels. I know it's Power Stroke for Ford, Duramax for GMC and Chevy.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call it for Dodge though. Well, yeah, that's the engine though. Like, but what name do they call?
Dodge is the diesel version for Dodge is Cummins. Cummins means diesel. If it's a regular Dodge Ram, it's just 1,500 gas and 2,500 Cummins.
I still think that they call it something, because like I said, they call the Ford diesel.
The Ford is powered.
Right.
GMC and Chevy or Duramax. Dodge is Cummins. Cummins means diesel.
Maybe they do, maybe you're right. Maybe they just have it called Cummins. I don't know.
I know.
Oh, car in the wall. And since we're going to be going side by side during the restart anyway, we'll just take you side by side now. You won't miss a thing.
See what it says? Cummins refers to diesel.
It's just called a Cummins then. I did not know that.
Gas is just Ram 1500.
I knew that.
Diesel, if you ever see a truck that says Cummins, it's a diesel. That's Ram.
You know what a nice truck would be to have? Those Internationals.
That's simple.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a box truck, pickup truck combined. Have you seen them before?
You know what's a good truck?
What?
The Humvee. They're military.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be a good truck. You're right. I tell you what, though, the one truck I do not like is that Jeep one. That looks so weird, man.
You want to know what it's called?
The Renegade.
No, it's called a Jeep Gladiator.
Oh wait, yeah. What the heck am I saying? Yeah, it's a Gladiator.
The Jeep Renegade is a smaller version of the Wrangler.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I was thinking of that when I said that.
Trust me, man, I know my cars.
Well, it took you long enough, son.
Well, I've known them for
No,
longer.
not you. I was talking to Hunter. I trust you, man. Well, you're just in time to watch. We're side by side right now, but you're just in time to watch the end of stage, aka segment 2, and then you'll be able to watch the final stage of this. And then, guess what? We got to call the Coca-Cola 600. So we got a big night ahead of us, dude. He's gonna lag out the party. He'll be back though.
Is he having problems with the internet
Oh,
or something?
there he is.
But
Yeah, did you hear what I said? So right, I don't know.
Hello?
If hello. I don't know if you heard me or not. So here's the deal. We got. It's gonna be coming up on 20 laps to go in stage 2 of the Indy 500. Then the final stage is 80 laps, and then after that we have the whole Coca-Cola 600. So it's a busy night, man. Dang.
My bad, bro.
Nah, you good, man. He must not have been able to hear me. I am so glad Grandma got the internet fixed while I was gone. Because that was kind of annoying, like when I would try to play the game and it would kick me out the party randomly. Come on, Detroit, lock in. If KC is gonna go 2-4, I would rather it be a loss to the Lions than anybody else.
I really want the Lions to win.
Me too, man. Like I said, as much as I like KC also, I really want the Lions to win also. Because I've liked the Lions the same amount of years I've liked the Chiefs. This is year 11 being a Lions fan for me. Year 11 being a Tigers fan, year 11 being a Lions and Chiefs fan. This is year 4 being a Steelers fan. But the only reason I became a fan of that team is because of a certain player who unfortunately passed away.
You had Mr. Klein as a teacher, right?
Yeah.
Was he chill?
Oh yeah, he was chill. I mean, some days he'd kind of stress me out a little bit. I can't lie. Some days I felt like he would, personally pick on me, but at the end of the day, I knew he was just messing around. Kalina was chill.
He told me he called you Donald, and said quack.
Yeah, that did make me mad because Georgia actually made me mad that day because my whole life, well, not my whole life, but my cousin used to think it was funny to call.
What cousin is this?
Jordan. She doesn't do it no more because she knows I don't like it. But she used to call me Donald Duck, and I don't like that. So please never refer to me as that. I don't know why I don't like that. I just don't like that. I can't explain why I don't. But I'm more of that type of guy. Like, I feel like it's disrespectful to essentially, call somebody out a name, and even though that's a cartoon character, you're still calling me out of my name essentially. Which I don't like.
It's only the middle name that's less
But-
presentable than Mason, your
but-
first name, or Urban, your last name.
But still. So Georgia one day told everybody that they referred to me as Donald Duck, and I got very, very mad. And
I don't know why she tells everyone.
and that is when Kalina started quacking at me, and that made me even more mad because I literally asked them to stop referring to me as that, and they kept doing it. So yes, that is true. That is one time he did make me mad as a person, because I feel like if you ask somebody to stop doing something, they should stop.
And what did you say in return?
I mean, I didn't want to be disrespectful, so I didn't really say much to him, but I did text my grandma and told her what Georgia did, and I mean, I'm guessing she said something about it, because it didn't happen anymore after that. But yes, I like I said, it's just a thing, like, it might not be my actual name, but to me it's disrespect, because you're still essentially calling me out of one of my names,
What grade were you in?
That was senior year. I try to be cool and laugh along, but I draw the line at certain things. And that really drew the line for me because she knew I didn't like that, but yet told everyone that that's what they refer to me as.
I'm gonna go grab a sip, alright?
Alright. That's why I got mad about that, though. Hunter, you there? Hunter. Hey Siri. Send a text message to Hunter. Join back in the party. Now, boy. Send. Yes. That's what I just told you to do, you dingus. It's all jokes. Still love Siri. She's very helpful. Ooh, caution. What you got there, son?
Ice cream.
Yo, you guys got ice cream?
I bought this shit myself from Dollar Tree.
Oh, I was like, why didn't Grandma tell me she bought ice cream?
Are you alright? You're freaking out. Your leg and shit.
Oh no, I just do that from time to time.
I swear to fucking God, if the Lions don't pull this one off, the Chiefs aren't even anything worth playing.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they don't step it up, they don't deserve to win this game, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
and I'm gonna
think about it.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Does the Chiefs really either with the refs always being on their side?
Well, here's the thing. I would say that
you gotta think about it now, Mason.
I would say that tonight, minus that touchdown they took away from the Lions, I would say it's been called fairly so far.
No.
Yes.
They literally gave the Mahomes. No. The Mahomes, they gave Patrick so many chances, and when he got tackled, they threw a flag. Did you not see that during the game?
Well, yeah, I did see that, but the reason they threw that flag is because the Lions jumped off sides. Yes.
Unacceptable. They're being babying them. They're babying.
But dude.
No.
The Lions.
Hear me out.
The Lions jumped off sides, man. That's on them.
Why are you hating?
I'm not hating. I'm telling you the truth. That's what happened. They jumped.
Real life.
They jumped. Right. They jumped off sides, man. That's on them.
The Chiefs. I'm sick of it. All right.
Well, like I said, that wasn't.
See, that's another illegal because he's not even on the field.
But what are you talking about? He literally just tried to tackle Jimmy. Yeah, he shoved him out of bounds. You're allowed to do that.
That should have been a flag.
Like it went like you know like okay, imagine the Lions did that to the Chiefs, you know, and they got a hang on. Hang on.
Get off your computer.
Hang on. Let me explain something to you. Imagine the Lions shoved the Chiefs player out of bounds and got flagged about it. You'd be mad, right? So I mean, like, it's a play that can be done.
No.
Yes, you can shove a player out of bounds, dude.
It's not on the field. It's illegal.
That was not illegal, man.
Not that play. I'm talking about when he's out of bounds. The last one. I'm telling you right now, that's how that works.
It's illegal.
Otherwise, they'll keep blowing the whistle, and when they blow the whistle, that's when you need to stop. And if you don't, they will throw a flag. It's common sense. I'm telling you how this shit works. I've been on the field myself.
It's illegal when let's say Mahomes is gonna throw it. Hang on a sec.
Son.
Hang on, bro. Let me finish explaining. I heard you out. Hear me out. Let's say Mahomes is gonna throw it to Xavier Worthy, but hang on, bro. Hang on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Look.
Let me finish, bro. Hey. Let me finish, man. Hang on. I heard you out.
If you're on the field and you hit that out of bounds, they could throw a flag because
if you hit a player,
whistle has been blown.
They didn't blow the whistle until he was out of bounds, dude.
Exactly. That's why.
Right. That's not a flag. That's not.
Can though.
No, that's not. No. That kills, dude. That kills that play, man.
They can throw a flag.
He's out of bounds.
They can throw a flag if the whistle has been blown. Is what you need to understand.
Well, they can't just throw a flag if the whistle's been blown. Like that'd be
continues to push the teammate, the opponent.
That'd be like Jared.
Yes,
that'd be like
they are allowed to. That's what you need to understand about what's going on.
That would be like Jared Goff throwing a pass to Jameer Gibbs and Jameer getting shoved out of bounds. That's not a flag. That's not a flag just because they blow the whistle.
It is.
No, if
no, not when they blow a whistle. It's when he's out of bounds and he continues to push him after the whistle is blown. You need to understand.
They can throw a flag if it gets physical, too physical.
Yeah,
but if you're just if you're just pushing them to try to tackle them and the flag blows, they're not just going to automatically throw a flag and say unsportsmanlike conduct. That's not how that works. Like I said, it wouldn't be any different if Jared Goff threw to Jameer Gibbs.
How this is work because Jared Goff isn't really part of that situation. So let's look into.
Okay.
Rewind here.
Don't. Well, you can't. That's live TV.
Here, I'm sure there's a back, but.
Should I do? Because then.
I need to find the shit so I can show you how it works. Their settings.
Dude, I'm telling you what. This game is actually being called.
What is the default?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I need to rewind the game so I can show you what happened.
Hit X out of that. Because then that's going to put captions. That's not going to rewind it. That's going to put captions on the screen, dude. X out of that.
Where the fuck do you rewind?
I'm gonna tell you right now, from what I've seen.
Is it in the library?
No. From what I've seen, you cannot. Yeah. That's why I said, man, don't mess with it, because now. Hang on. Let me get back. Let me get on the front straight away before I fix this.
You want to help me with this computer?
Yes, give me 1 second, man. 1 second.
In the watch list?
Go to guide. Go to guide. Click on guide. No. Guide. Watch. Let me make sure I stay on the track. Then you just hit NFL football right there.
The record.
No. Hang on, let me get on the backstretch and then I'll do it.
I'd say that's good enough.
Alright.
You might need to come help me.
Now that I have a long straightaway to go before I wreck, watch live. So what I was trying to explain to you is this game is being called more fairly than the last time these two played. Because let me tell you something about the last time these two played each other. Jawan Taylor, the offensive tackle for Kansas City, was committing multiple false start penalties and did not get called for a single one until the fourth quarter.
Well, good.
That's not good. That's not good, bro. He plays for Kansas City, dog. Yeah, and even if
since they think they can take on the line.
Even if he didn't play for Kansas City, that's still illegal. You cannot move before the ball is snapped.
Yeah, no shit. Let's watch this game.
But like I said, minus taking that touchdown away from Goff, I would say this game has been called more fairly.
Yeah. Did you not see what happened on the sideline?
I've been listening, dude.
You gotta watch. You can't just listen.
Well, I am watching too, but also
You're
I'm
really not.
I'm focused on this as well.
Exactly.
So I
You
can
gotta
tell you,
watch
this game has been called more fairly than the last game. And I would know about it too if it wasn't being called fairly, because I follow Adam Scheffner and a lot of the NFL experts. I do, because I would know. Because
he's just on there as a scam telling you
dude,
made up shit.
dude, Adam Scheffner is a verified NFL analyst. He's been doing this since 1995,
Well,
dog.
then you better have something on here about the game.
If he
Check
if
right now.
if
I dare ya.
if he felt like this game was,
If not, you're bullshit.
if he, dude, can you listen for 2 seconds instead of
All I
interrupting?
gotta say.
Can you listen for 2 seconds instead of interrupting? Okay, dude, dude.
You shouldn't follow him on no TikTok.
Okay, dude, first of all, he's not on TikTok. And second of all, you wanted me to hear you out. Now hear me out. Adam Scheffner is a verified NFL analyst. Verified. That is not made up, bro. He's verified. He's been. I will show you. You know what? I got 4 laps to go in this segment. I will show you after. He's covered.
Show me now instead of doing your little lap.
He's covered this since 1995. I think he might have been a little later, but still, the 1990s. He's. It is not, bro. Look into it, man. Adam Scheffner is a verified NFL. It is serious. He would. Okay, if he felt okay. If he felt like this game was being called unfairly, he would be posting about that right now on Twitter. But he's not.
Exactly, because he doesn't even have that.
He does have, bro. Look up Adam Scheffner. Look him up right now. Look him up right now.
Real live TV, not some chef guy.
Oh my gosh, dude. No, dude. Now you're kind of starting to stress me out a little bit. Listen to what I'm telling you. He is a verified analyst of the NFL. That means you know what verified means? That means he's not some scam bot like you think he is. That means he is an NFL expert.
That means Lions did alright.
Yes, that does mean the Lions did alright because of their punting. Yes, you are correct about that.
Now let's watch instead of making shit up.
We're not making crap up, dude. I'm telling you. If this game was not called fairly, I would know about it.
Let's watch, Ryan.
I am watching at the same time doing this. You can't skip the ads. It's live TV, dude.
I need to throw my garbage away.
There's trash over there. Hey, Hunter.
Because until these ads are over, we can't watch the game.
That is correct. We cannot watch the game until the ads are over.
Because no guy who's a chef is going to tell me.
He's not, no, bro. He's not a chef.
He literally said chef.
His last name is Scheffner. Scheffner.
Get out of the kitchen.
He's not, dude. He's not in the kitchen, man. He's not a cook. He's just an NFL expert.
Any guy who thinks they're a cook is not going to tell me about NFL.
He's not a cook, dude. He's not a cook.
Until that changes, I'm not respecting his manners.
Dude, he's not a cook. He's just an NFL expert that has covered this since the 1990s. I tell you,
chef, I don't care.
I think I got one more lap here, and then I'm going to show you who Adam Scheffner is.
Yeah, because I'm trying to watch the game, and I don't need to hear what some chef thought of the game.
And actually, he's the first. There's no way you haven't heard of him.
Mahomes and all these people think he's such a great quarterback. It's bullshit.
He is a great quarterback. Anyone, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Anybody that says Mahomes is not a great quarterback is crazy.
Like I said, anyone who gets a flag and all this BS because it doesn't go his way, it's snobby. Cheap.
Okay, but the thing is, no flags have benefited the Chiefs tonight, dude. No flags have benefited the Chiefs tonight. No flags.
Yes, they have, because they were on the Lions.
Dude, no. Like I said, I would know about it if there were, man. Because I follow
I've been watching the game.
I follow a lot of the NFL experts.
Dude, You're not even paying attention.
I am, dude. I'm looking over every once in a while.
You're playing your race cars.
Yeah, because I have to do this, because you know why? This is for a league.
It's not even race cars, GTA.
It is race car.
We're trying to watch the game. This is
Okay, dude, please do me a favor and listen to what I'm telling you.
Look at what's on the television. This is real.
Look at this. American sports writer and reporter.
About no chef.
Oh my god, dude. He's not a chef. For the 100th time. Wow. He's not a chef, dude. It's Adam Scheffner. He's an expert on football. He's not a chef. Can you please put that back up there? I would like to see it.
I'm gonna sit it in my lap here.
I would like to see it if you could put it back up there, please.
Let's watch this, and this chef guy can go back to his restaurant at M's. I feel like he's better off in the Ford technique.
See? He's not no chef because he makes $9 million a year, dog.
Well, good for him. Like I said, it doesn't mean he's gonna tell me how the NFL works.
But he is, because he's an expert.
I don't care who he thinks he is. Any guy who thinks he's some chef and makes that much money doesn't mean they know anything about
Okay, dude. I'm just done talking about this because you're not listening to me, man. It's really starting to get old. I do understand what's going on. I've tried to...
You wouldn't be believing what some guy who works at a kitchen says.
I have tried to explain to you hundreds of times.
You're gonna watch the game, alright? It's simple.
I am watching the game.
No, you're not. You're looking at some chef.
Dude, you just don't understand, man. I cannot help you anymore. I'm gonna be honest.
Look, in order for you to understand, you need to look.
I do understand. I'm telling you, no flag...
Get off the phone, alright?
No flag has benefited the Chiefs tonight. At all. Period.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
When they threw it on the Lions.
Yeah, because they jumped off sides, dude. That's a penalty.
That's because Mahomes said something to the coach and he
Bro, no he didn't, man.
Have you not seen the shit?
Okay.
You gotta get off the game.
The Lions did that to themselves. They jumped off sides. You cannot do that.
Watch.
That is the exact reason why Kansas City's 2-3 right now, because they've been committing penalties over these past 5 weeks that they have played.
You gotta watch and understand here, alright?
I do understand. I'm not making crap up, dude.
All this bullshit that's got nothing to do
Okay, bro. Here's the deal. When we're trying to explain something to you, you got to listen to what we're saying so you understand.
The game's happening now.
It is happening now.
That's why you gotta get off your phone. Somehow Georgia managed to fix the TV.
That's good. I'm actually happy.
I don't know what cord she plugged in. Can Grandma hear us or no?
No, she can't hear us because she would have came down here by now or text me if she would have.
My only take on this is that if the Lions lose, it's because of the refs.
It's really not.
It is. Alright, I'm gonna tell you.
It would be because of the Lions.
It wouldn't.
It would.
No, it wouldn't.
Just because somebody loses doesn't always mean because of the refs.
Yes, huh?
No.
Did you not? No, I'm not saying always. I'm saying during this game.
Not during this game at all. There was one bad call I will give you credit for. Jared Goff should have had the touchdown. This game should be 20-17 right now. Jared should have had the touchdown. But after that, nothing has benefited Kansas City.
That's not how this works.
It is how it works. It's called that they're actually doing something smart for once instead of dumb.
I'm telling you. Alright, you gotta pay attention.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got 80 to go in the Indy 500.
This ain't about
Pit stop. It's not. He's not a chef, dude. I'm trying to explain that to you. He's not a chef. His last name is Chefner. Chefner.
Ads to be over and why?
Please don't do that, man. That's expensive. Actually, can you slide that up on the bed a little more, please?
Wait for the ads to get done.
Yeah.
Alright? Because I'm trying to teach you. You're crashing into the wall and stuff. Like, come on, just watch this, would you?
It happens, man. You crash in the wall sometimes while racing. I've done it. I have 100+ wins in NASCAR, NASCAR.
That's not against other people. So
it is against other people, actually. I beat this guy I'm talking to right now. I beat him in a photo finish in a race last season.
Yeah, I'll believe when I see it.
Well, maybe if you actually watched my races, you would.
You're not right. There's no one on the screen other than you.
Because there is no Indycar game yet. That's why I'm not racing with other people. I am watching the game. Dude, I'm watching the game and doing this. Why do you think it's on my laptop?
Because you're watching the TV.
It's on my laptop because I'm using the TV, but I'm also checking out the game, too.
That's not accurate.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, but we won't be able to play until after the Coca-Cola 600. And then I have to set up my TikTok stuff because that's live. That's live. No, the Coke 600 is happening tonight. It's happening after this race. In fact, you can call this race with me because these are the final 80 laps of the race. Yeah. Yeah. Like the only focus right now is completing this race and getting the Coke 600 done. Yeah. Alright. So we have a pit stop with 50 to go. We have a pit stop with... what was I gonna say? We have a pit stop with 50 to go and a pit stop with 20 to go. And then that's it. Yeah. Lions are leading the Chiefs by 3, dude.
I know, I'm about to have it with that. It's like the refs.
They are not on Kansas City's side, dude.
Oh, yes, they are.
No, they are not. This game has been called fair.
It's all Mahomes' fault.
It is not Patrick Mahomes' fault. Mahomes is...
And I tell you what, the coach got enough money to pay the refs.
Okay, you know what you should tell the coach then? You should tell him to tell his defensive line to not jump off of sides. Or to not jump off sides.
Why are you hating on the line?
I'm being completely honest right now.
Respect your hometown.
I do respect my hometown team enough. I want them to not get away with crap. Dude. I want them to play the game fairly.
Dude.
I want Kansas City to play the game fairly as well.
This is not an earth we're in
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. I'm a completely honest sports fan.
Yeah, and if that were more true, you would want
if my team is playing like dog crap, I'm gonna be completely real about it. You see it on my stories and TikTok.
I haven't.
Well, I mean, it's there. I mean,
well,
I was pretty disappointed in the Tigers when they blew a 15.5 game lead.
Baseball and football are different.
They are different, but still. It's sports in general. I told you that I'm an honest sports fan. It's the Tigers, Red Wings, Pistons. I mean, I'm not really much of a Pistons fan. I'm more of a Warriors fan. And the Lions, I'm going to be completely real with them. If they're playing like dog crap and they're committing fouls, then it is not the refs. I'm gonna be done with that conversation because I'm not gonna keep going back and forth, man. It is not the refs. It is because the Lions jumped off sides that play. It is because the Lions jumped off sides.
They did not.
And for the millionth time, it is Adam Schefter. He's a verified NFL analyst. He knows what he's talking about. He's not a kitchen worker, dude. I do not know where you're getting that from. He is not a kitchen worker. Bro, she didn't tell me anything about chef guy. He's not a chef guy. I know it's live.
And if you want to have a rational conversation,
guess what? This is live too.
Yeah, but that's not football.
Doesn't matter if it's not football, it's live. This is live, that's live. Snapchat's live. TikTok's live. Facebook's live. I can very much talk about football because while I'm doing something else. No, I don't.
And this is opening kickoff.
Okay, it's a kickoff.
Well, it's important. About NASCAR.
This ain't NASCAR right now. This is Indycar.
Alright, whatever.
KC will be 3-5 and they'll win out because they're gonna beat the Raiders next week but lose to Buffalo the following week. I kind of wish we could ban Chris Collinsworth from mentioning Patrick Mahomes' name. Hunter, you'll never guess what Chris Collinsworth said. Mahomes fumbled the ball, went 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, like that one game, and freaking Chris Collinsworth has the nerve to say, "What a play by Mahomes."
And he fell down. That better be on the Chiefs, because if it's on the Lions, the refs are cheating again.
Well, let me take a look and be judge that.
On the Lions.
Well, hang on. Let me watch the replay. Well, let me watch the replay. I will be the judge of that.
So will I.
That's roughing the passer. Illegal. That is illegal. The football was out of his hand.
Yeah, but
the football was out of his hand, dude. Hutch could have stopped himself there.
It doesn't matter if the quarterback has an opportunity to move out of the way. This is football. This isn't baby Mahomes.
It's not baby Mahomes. That is an elite dude. That is an ill. Okay, I'm trying to focus on. I'm trying to focus on calling this and watching. Okay, here's the deal. I'm trying to focus on calling this race and watching that. And I'm telling you right now, that is another defensive mistake by the Lions. That is 100% on the Lions.
Dude, that's called hating on your hometown.
That is not hating on my hometown team. In fact, it takes a true fan to be completely honest about their team.
Then, if that were the case, you wouldn't be a true Lions fan.
How am I not a true fan? Because I'm being honest about my team and that they're making mistakes that they shouldn't be making in the first place. Right now, Jared Goff is 2-0 against Mahomes. He needs to play like he's 2-0 against Mahomes.
Dude.
Look at that. They gave him the first down. That's completely on the Lions. They're not
But I'm
playing
talking
defense
about
there.
the last play here, all right?
Okay, well, that's a new play now, and I'm saying that is bad defense by the Lions right there.
You're waking up your grandma.
That is why we got to plays like that is why we got to the first round, the first number 1 seed last year and lost. Is plays like that.
It's not.
It is.
This is about supporting the Michigan fan.
It is.
So you gotta stop hating.
I'm not hating. I'm being honest. There's a difference. If I was hating on the Lions, I wouldn't even be a Lions fan. I would not even be a Lions fan if I was hating on the Lions. I'm being completely real about the Lions.
Dude. It's right here.
It is right there. It is right there. And I am watching every... Once I get on the straightaways, I'm actually looking at the game a couple minutes. I can't watch in the short shoots because I literally have like 2 feet until I'm at the turn. Again, they're letting them get big yards. They're letting them get a big game.
That was not a big
That was not... This defense needs to become the 2023 kickoff game defense. They need to lock in.
Maybe if the refs would be fair.
The refs are being fair. That has nothing to do with... Them playing bad defense right now has nothing to do with the refs. Yeah. Yeah, when we... Next year, the Indycar game comes out, so you can do it with me next year. We'll attempt the 1,100-mile doubleheader together.
Like I said, you're being a bit obnoxious. Let's not wake Grandma up.
I'm not waking Grandma up. I'm not even talking loud.
Are they doing that bullshit again?
Nope. So far, what I've seen is the Lions' bad defense is allowing Kansas City to potentially put this game back up by 10.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. It's 2nd and goal. You know what that means? 1st and goal through 4th and goal means they are inside the 5-yard line. Or the 10, correction.
See,
the 10.
You gotta pay attention. Well, that figure when Mahomes throwing the shit out of everything.
Yeah, he threw that out of bounds. Actually, that was smart.
Well, if he was smart, he would have threw it as a touchdown.
Well, he couldn't because there nobody was open. He throws that ball, it's most likely intercepted. That was a smart play.
Right now, what was smart if he would have ran instead of being a dick.
Well, there was no chance he could have got in there. He knew that.
Yeah, but it's better to get yardage than standing around.
It is better to get yardage, but it's also better to avoid big hits that could potentially injure you. Trust me, I promise Mahomes knows what he's doing. Same with Jared Goff. If they didn't, they wouldn't even be playing. Hollywood Brown caught that. Detroit needs to step it up big time. Yeah. Which, oh, let me guess, Denny won? Because I think I saw he did. He's not winning the championship. It's all right. And if he does, I guess he does. Where did Elliott finish? Hunter. Where did Elliott finish? And tell me if he's above the cutoff line or not. Or at least how many points he's out. Oh, he should be good as long as he doesn't have a bad race. As long as he doesn't have a bad race next race, he should be good. Oh, he's good at Talladega. As long as he doesn't crash out of the race, he should be able to make up the points to transfer. Who? Yeah, they were. I watched some of the race. Yeah, and then no, I didn't see. I'm gonna watch the highlights later. Because I had to get this Indy 500 was supposed to be at 12, but then I had to help Grandpa outside because obviously you got to do yard work too. I mean, yard work's kind of more important than video games at the time. So, who? He'll be good though. Like I said, Talladega and Martinsville is his two strongest tracks. Realistically, I think just to play it safe, he needs to go aim for a win at Talladega or Martinsville. B, mentally prepare himself for a must-win situation, or C, get out there and actually drive his ass off to get good runs to transfer into the championship 4 on points. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things like, you might not like somebody, but you can't deny the talent. I mean, it's the same thing as like if Denny does win the championship. I mean, you can hate him all you want, but you can't deny he's a champion. I mean, even though I did that to Ohio State, but Ohio State's different than Denny, so their championship doesn't count in my opinion. But you see, that's hating, son. I just basically told Ohio State their championship doesn't count.
Let's watch this game instead of Ohio. They got nothing to do with what's going on.
.925. Detroit has to score twice. They need to step it up big time. Realistically, all they need is a touchdown and field goal to tie this game up. 2 touchdowns take the lead. Huh?
Or they bunted on the kickoff.
I mean, hang on one sec, Simon. I was telling him to hang on a sec so I could talk to you. I really want the Lions to win because they're the underdogs essentially.
Kickoff, they can take ownership of the ball on offense again, man. I'm trying to show you about this game.
Yeah, they have it 1st and 10.
So watch, alright, instead of playing that. I mean, 9 minutes is plenty of time.
It is.
You can't just hate on your hometown.
Well, dude, again, for the 1000th time, man, I'm not hating. I'm being a true fan by being honest. Their bad defense could very much cost them this game.
You gotta support
and you can't blame.
Whether you go down to a loss, you can't be a poor sport.
I'm not.
Let's just watch.
That I'm being real. There's a difference between being a poor sport and being real.
If you want to, hate.
Again,
at least be respectful.
Again, the Tigers had an opportunity to go to the American League Championship Series. They lost. They didn't do it.
I don't know anything.
You know why?
That,
poor defense, poor offense.
Dude, that's got nothing to do with this game.
Well, you're right, it doesn't, but it has something to do with sports, which is what we're talking about. That is not random, that's sports.
Football, alright.
See, Jared could have threw that away and been able to run another down.
Please stop hating.
That's not hating, bro. Watch what Jared does here. This is the mistake right here. Holding on to the ball too long. Throw that away.
Dude,
That is
he's
Chris.
trying to run it, alright?
That is Chris
You
Jones.
gotta support it. You can't just hate. I understand you're a Chiefs fan. I respect that.
Okay, dude.
But
Okay, dude. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Either A, understand what I'm saying, or B, please stop bringing it up
Dude,
because you're not understanding
you're
what
the
I'm
one
saying.
who brought it up, not me. So you need to understand it.
Dude, it is not hating to be honest about your team. I have literally said this same exact crap about Kansas City these past 5 weeks because they have played like dog shit.
I'm trying to show you.
Okay? I'm gonna be real with you. They have played like dog shit. The Lions played like absolute dog shit against the Packers week 1.
This is the
That's why they lost.
we're talking about now. I understand the Packers, but this is Chiefs.
You're right, it is the Chiefs.
So no more.
Yes, more if it pertains to football. Because it's called being honest about your team.
I'm sick of the poor sport attitude.
Okay, dude. You have got to understand that not everything is going to go the Lions' way.
Dude,
You cannot.
the refs aren't always going to be there for Mahomes when you get in the playoffs.
And guess what? They weren't there for him in the Super Bowl. They weren't there for him here.
And that's the way it should have been because that's fair.
You're right. It is being fair right now.
It's not because I see
Because
what
that
happened.
that
And
flag
everybody was watching it.
that flag called on Hutch was well deserved. Hutch probably could have stopped himself. That flag called on the Lions defense for jumping off sides. That was a fair call. They should have stayed. It wouldn't be it, and it would be the same way if it was Jawan Taylor. The Chiefs fan side of me would say, "Look, Jawan, stop being a freaking idiot."
Yeah, because he needs to stop it.
Right. So the Lions defense needs to stop it. And they need to play they need to step up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hating. I'm just being honest. I'm saying that they need to step it up if they want to win this game.
You were hating.
Well, no. I'm saying that they need to step it up as a team on defense.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, you should because that's completely honest.
Well, I'm not. Because I'm paying attention.
What? Probably not, depending on when the Coke 600 gets over. And we're gonna. Besides, dude, I gotta auto download 25. No, because I wasn't home. Remember? Nearing the completion of this race, dude. Well, 31 will mark 50 to go. I'm on lap 26, I think. Of 80. Yeah, I'm on lap 26 of 80, so 31 will be 50 to go. Gotta throw the caution for that. That is the 9th caution, folks. We haven't had a caution in a long time. Last caution was in segment 2. Now we're now in the final segment, approaching 50 to go, and this is the 9th caution, but the first one since segment 2. If Chiefs score again, this is over for the Lions. Mahomes might actually beat Jared Goff for the first time in his career. Yeah. This will be he'll be 1-2 though, so Goff still owns him.
Sick of the damn refs and shit.
It wasn't the refs, man. It was, well, first of all, they're missing Terrion Arnold to begin with. He's one of their key players.
Listen.
And second of all, it's just bad defense.
Listen.
Alright, folks, so this is going to be to go next time by. We're going to restart on lap 30, or 31, and then we're actually going to be doing a pit stop with 50 to go. Hey, got 4 viewers now. What's up, everybody? You're good. (27-17) Kansas City. Oh, I'm sure it's not going to stop till the game's over. Or at least till he goes to bed. Yeah. I mean, he went to the bathroom real quick, but... Well, I'm not always right in sports. I don't always have good takes in sports, but my takes on this game pretty good, I would say. And right now, the reason why the Lions are losing is poor defense, and they're missing Terrion Arnold, which is a key defensive player. All right, so 50 to go, folks. This will be our second to last pit stop of the race. Dude, the Coke 600 ain't about to be over until like 2 in the morning. Because it's 400 laps. And there's 100 laps in each stage. That's why I said we're probably not playing Police Sim tonight. Because I'm probably going to be up a few minutes after the Coke 600 and then I'm going to bed. Because I've been up early today. I got up around 7:30. Believe it or not, I actually got myself out of bed at 7:30. Because I wanted to make sure I was ready to go when my grandpa got to the campground. Yeah. Alright, continuing on here. Next pit stop will be with 20 to go in the race. And that will be, we just have one more pit stop left in the Indy 500, folks. And I know it doesn't feel like an actual Indy 500. But hopefully by the time this race rolls around next season, the actual Indycar game will be out. So it will be a little more fun for you guys. Good. Got home, helped Grandpa outside, unpacked, had dinner, all that stuff, and then Polish sausages. Oh, I also had mac and cheese with it too. It was gas. Yeah. I actually did not even consider that as as a full sentence for that.
What?
I said the dinner was gas, and he's like, gas as in good as shit, or good ass shit, and I said I didn't even consider that.
She had applesauce with it too, or what made it so good?
Oh, I was telling him what we had for dinner. I was telling him what we had for dinner.
What did we have?
Polish sausages and mac and cheese, remember?
And he has applesauce with his?
No, he didn't have applesauce with it.
What made it good as shit? That's his
because it was good food.
Oh, he had a dinner with it?
What did you have for dinner again, Hunter? I don't think you told me yet, because we were talking about mine. You forgot what you had for dinner, son? Oh, heck yeah.
Thank God they brought my home little bitch ass down.
Yeah, but they're still in field goal range.
Yeah, but from the way they've been kicking, who knows?
I mean, if they miss it, Jared only has less than 3 minutes to score twice to either tie the game or win. So either way, he's going to have to score quick, hope he can get the ball back.
Called "In God We Trust." You got to have that mentality. In the Lions we trust.
Well, if they make this field goal, it's over, man.
It's about in what we trust.
I'm going to be completely real with you.
You can't just hate on
If Butker kicks this field goal and makes it, this game is over.
I understand, but it doesn't mean you should be a poor sport.
Yeah, Lions against the Chiefs. First time since 2023. Last time Lions won 21-20. Hey, you should do Lions versus Chiefs, Hunter. See who wins. Yeah. But do it CPU versus CPU. Don't control any team. Do it CPU versus CPU. You just move the controller to the middle after you select the teams you want. Almost halfway through this final stage. They're at Arrowhead. So make sure the game's at Arrowhead. Make sure it's 8 p.m. at night. Yes. Yeah, and then it's at 8 p.m. Just do 8. You don't want to do full 15-minute quarters. That's going to take you almost an hour and a half to complete the game. And by the time that game's over, I'm going to be done with the Indy 500 and have the Coke 600 started. It's at Chiefs. Yeah, it's at the Chiefs Stadium. Hey, man, I want to see that.
Hang on.
Because now I can't see it at all.
Hang on.
That's why I had it on the bed.
Watch this.
I can't see it, man. You have it on your lap. Put it up there on the bed so we both can see it.
You see what's going on here?
No, I don't, because it's on your lap. Can you please put it back on the bed so I can see?
Yeah.
Thank you. And can you tilt the screen up a little so I can see? Pull the screen up a little.
I just moved it.
Or the week after Michigan? Road America. No, move the screen as if you were gonna shut it. Like, move it up is what I'm saying. Here. That's what I was saying, man. That's what I wanted you to do.
Alright. Appreciate it.
Hey, I want to see the game too, man. I can't see the game if it's on your lap.
Hang on.
And please be careful with that laptop, because that is expensive and I can't buy another one right now.
I can't either, man. So don't expect me to afford it.
That's why I'm asking you to please be careful with it.
How much did it even cost?
That was like $900.
Well, yeah, I don't have that much money.
That's what I'm saying. Just please be careful with it.
You better have Grandma buy you a new one.
She won't be buying me a new one because...
Can she not afford it either?
She can't afford a $900 computer. I actually bought that laptop for my business, and to do
Didn't I use it to play games?
Nope, I use it for my business, and I used it for school. Officially halfway through, 40 laps to go in the Indy 500. Not halfway through the Indy 500, but halfway through this final stage.
Grandma heard all our conversation.
Well, if she did, she'll tell me tomorrow, and if she doesn't tell me tomorrow, that means she didn't hear it. And I can tell you right now, she did not hear the conversation, because we were not being that loud.
She did.
Ooh, I hope J-Mo ain't hurt. He's not. He's getting up. Good. Dude, Hunter, I can't wait for Hamlin to retire. That is how I feel about Denny Hamlin.
Is that... Can Grandma hear that?
No. In order for her to hear that, you'd have to be playing it on a speaker.
How about now?
Anybody walking in my hallway might hear that, but I don't think she can hear that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, the walls are thin. She's literally, I'd be on my game with my friends that night, and she had to come down here a couple of times and ask me to shut up. Like, she didn't say shut up, but she asked me to be quiet because I didn't realize I was talking that loud. Because when people scream in the party chat during RP, I do not like when people do that, Hunter. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you. Yes. Beware. Yeah, well, you definitely won't be at the NASCAR race because that's the one I'm doing by myself. Sorry to hear that, man. Thank you for at least telling me the following weekend at Michigan. I said the following weekend at Michigan. This is Nashville weekend. After the Coke 600 tonight, this upcoming weekend is Nashville. Yeah. That is how the real game started. What? Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting, bro.
Hey, can you grab me another beer real quick?
I cannot because I'm in the middle of this and I can't pause it.
Watch this shit.
It's, dude, you missed it, man. They started fighting.
Really?
Yeah.
Who got thrown on the ground?
Seems like it was between Brian Branch and 2 Kansas City Chiefs, and then like everybody got involved in it. So Branch caused it. God dang it, Brian. I understand being upset about the loss, but really? Yeah, Lions lost 30-17 to Kansas City. Yeah, Branch is probably going to be suspended next week. I would not be surprised, honestly. So apparently Mahomes was trying to be a nice guy and shake Branch's hand, and Branch
No, he didn't. He hit his arm.
Branch decided to not
Did you not see the tail?
decided to not acknowledge it. Hang on, man. I'm trying to talk, and I can't listen to. Hey, I can't listen to 2 people at once, man. You gotta wait a minute.
I'm trying to tell you.
But so he didn't acknowledge. Branch didn't acknowledge, dude.
There's an ad.
Okay, I understand, but the game's over, and I just hit the freaking wall now because of that.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right. So, anyways, what happened, Hunter? Hang on. I'll wait till the door's shut. Dude, you didn't shut my door again. Thank you. So, at the end of the game, Mahomes wanted to shake Branch's hand. Branch ignored him. Which, I guess, to me, it's not very sportsmanlike. But I mean, you're not really obligated to shake people's hands. But to me, it's kind of disrespect to not shake your opponent's hand, win or lose, in my opinion. And Juju didn't like it, so he must have went over and said something, and I just spun out, so we got to throw the caution. Juju from the Chiefs decided to go over and say something about it, and Branch threw a punch at Juju and caused the fight. So he's probably going to be suspended next week. I would not be surprised if Branch is not playing next week for Detroit. And honestly, if Detroit loses because of that, I'm honestly going to be very mad at Brian Branch. As the Lions fan side of me is going to be very, very disappointed in Brian. Just watch it. Just keep watching it. But yeah, honestly, I'm telling you right now, if the league doesn't suspend him, then Dan Campbell needs to do something about that, because throwing punches is not acceptable. Yeah, that's the coach of the Lions. Dan needs to do something about that. Honestly, I think if I'm Dan, I would make him sit next week if he does not get suspended, because that is just unacceptable. Oh. Oh, it's his hometown track. I imagine he's going to do good. 10 laps until we pit for the final time, ladies and gentlemen, in this Indy 500. And then after that, it is off to the Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte, which I gotta get the TikTok live set up through remote play and all that stuff, so that way we can run the Coke 600. That's pretty good. Oh, no, no way he just left. Bro, no way he just left all that in my room, man. Yeah. I swear, if that's the way it's gonna be, other people is not eating in my room, bro. No, I won't be using the sticker thing this time. You'll actually be able to see the game I'm playing on the live. Assuming it will let me, because the account, it said the account had to be 30 days, or it had to have 3 posts that were 30 days old for me to do it, and the posts are 30 days old now. Oh, they did? What's the penalty? Oh. I was going to say, the refs walked off the field. I didn't think that they threw a flag on Detroit at the end of the game. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what would have been crazy if the refs threw a flag on the Lions at the end of the game? The game cannot end on a defensive penalty. So the Chiefs would have been given an untimed down. And assuming it wasn't already 4th down when they kneeled it, assuming it didn't make it 4th down, they could have just went out there and kneeled it again and ended it. So, I mean, I'm kind of happy and disappointed about the result because, like I said, the Detroit side of me wanted the Lions to win, but the KC side of me is kind of happy Kansas City won because they're now back at 500, especially after losing a game that they should have won last week if they didn't do stupid crap in the final minutes. So that's good for them. Honestly, I don't think it's really going to hurt the Lions. For this loss ain't really going to hurt the Lions that much. But they probably do need to win next week because I don't know how this will affect them in the NFC North picture because the Packers won today. They are 3-1-1. And since they technically didn't lose today and the Lions did, I don't know if that would put the Packers back on top of the NFC North or not. Which I hope not. I really do not want Green Bay on top of the North. Because, like I said, the Lions fan side of me absolutely despises anybody else in the NFC North. The Packers have been having it for years. I think the Lions need to start being the ones to dominate the North until they become a not so dominant team, which they'll have for years. Once most of these good players we got retire, which won't be for a while, then the Lions will probably be back to how they were before they got this super team. And you know what is crazy? That game tonight between the Lions and Chiefs was a battle between the two teams, the two only teams that only lost 2 games all season long last season. And you know what's crazy? Both of them lost to the Bills. And only one of them lost to the Bucks. But both teams, KC and Detroit, who were both 15-2 last season, both lost to the Buffalo Bills last season, battled each other. And this time, I mean, it was Mahomes' turn to beat Goff, and he did it. He did it. He's now 1-2 against Goff. They can never say that Mahomes has never beaten Jared Goff no more. But guess what? You know one quarterback he still hasn't beat? He hasn't beat Tom Brady in the playoffs, or the Super Bowl, but he did beat Tom Brady during the regular season. No, he hasn't beat me. Because obviously my Madden league, I'm like 3-0 against Mahomes in my Madden league. See, I kind of like picking a team that plays both of my favorite teams. because then I like to be the one that drops like 50 and stuff on them. I'm still not over the fact that we dropped 133 points in week 1 against the Steelers. Dude, I balled out that game too. I did something that has never been done before in NFL history. I threw over 1,000 yards in that game. Yeah. Yes. Bro, I hate this stupid repeat in my ear. That annoys me so much. Can you hear me now? That sound when like I say something to you and then it like echoes back. I hate that. It's so annoying. That's how the game actually started. It was Lions field goal, Chiefs touchdown, missed PAT. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that your game is exactly so far mimicking the start of the real Lions Chiefs game. Yeah, because Kansas City missed the PAT after scoring their first touchdown. That's crazy, bro. Bro, I swear your game is scripted to be the real game. What is it gonna end 30-17 like the real game too? We gotta be closing in on that 20 to go mark. We are. Next time by, we'll be 20 to go, and then I'll hit the pits for the final time. "21 laps to go in the greatest spectacle in racing." I am so glad I can actually commentate on the race now without having to freaking argue about the game. Well, yeah, it's like I was trying to say. It's like none of the calls actually favored Kansas City in that game. Now, I would say it was questionable for them to call the touchdown back that Jared Goff had. I don't know if I like that call. But Detroit's defense shot themselves in the foot in that game. That is 100% on the defense. And if we lose next week and Brian Branch doesn't play, that's going to fall on Brian Branch. He shouldn't have been a fool at the end of the game. You don't have to shake Mahomes' hand. I'm not saying you have to. But you should be able to remain humble when you lose. And simply when Juju comes up and says something about it, you should ignore him. It's the same thing for Kansas City. Like, it wouldn't be any different if Chris Jones refused to shake Jared Goff's hand, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown came up and said something to him, and then Chris Jones decided to punch him. Like, it's the same thing. Like, you should just ignore him. Ignore him. Walk to the locker room. You don't have to shake it. You don't have to shake his hand. You're not obligated to shake his hand. I promise you. Oh, shoot, I forgot to pit that time. I'll have to pit next time. But I promise you it's not going to hurt Patrick's feelings that you didn't shake his hand. Like, just like if Patrick didn't shake Goff's hand, it wouldn't hurt Goff's feelings. It is what it is, you know? But is it sportsmanlike, good sportsmanship to shake your opponent's hand even in defeat? Yes, absolutely. If I was a player and I lost, I would still shake the other team's hand. Because I'd be like, you know, I'd walk up to him, shake their hand, and be like, hey, hell of a game, man. Let's do it again sometime. Yeah, like what what really made me mad one season is when Kadarius Toney for the Chiefs was offsides and the refs got the call correct, and then at the end of the game Mahomes was complaining to Josh Allen saying that's the worst call I've ever heard in my life and ever seen, instead of just shaking his hand. Like, it's not Josh's fault that the refs called that, and they got the call right. And that's coming from somebody who likes KC. I'm going to be completely real. They got the call right. They definitely did. And like I said earlier, you know, I'm not an Adam Scheffner. You know, I'm not a verified NFL reporter, but I'm telling you, they got that call right. Just like when Detroit went offsides against Kansas City tonight. Correct call. Hutch probably could have slowed himself down before running into Patrick. So I would say that's a 50-50 call. I would say that Mahomes sometimes does need to learn when to take a hit and not essentially be about it, because that's football. But also, you know, players got to realize that, you know, you got to, if you can try to stop yourself, try to stop yourself. Avoid that penalty. Instead, you know, you give them 15 yards and an automatic first down. That's not helping you. There is no way or reason. There is no way at all that the refs cost the Lions that game. The Lions' defense cost them that game. And like that one play, you know, Jared Goff, I mean, sure, he had a few seconds to react before Chris Jones was there, but he should have thrown that away. If he throws that away, I believe they were in field goal range, so they could have made it a 20-27 game and been down a score, got an onside kick, or tried to get an onside kick and keep it going. It is 150% a true fan, one that is completely honest about their team. Dude, he's really not. That's what I kept trying to explain. He's not a chef. He's not a cook. He's covered the NFL since the 1990s. I can't remember if it's 95 or later. But Adam Scheffner has been covering the NFL since the 90s. I do know that because I've saw it on TV multiple times watching ESPN. He is one of the biggest NFL reporters out there. If I don't see it from Adam Scheffner or a verified NFL reporter, I don't believe it until I see it from them. And you gotta be careful because some people make pages to be funny and people tend to fall for it, and it's supposed to be satire, it's supposed to be funny, not for you to fall for. That's why I said I don't believe it unless if it comes from a verified NFL person. Or NBA if it's basketball, you know, verified hockey reporter if it's hockey, verified MLB reporter if it's baseball, volleyball, you know, verified reporters on that. It doesn't matter what it is. I do not believe it unless if it is verified information from a verified source. That's what you call a verified source. Adam Scheffner, a verified source. Yeah, Denny. I do know that Scheffner went to U of M though, so that's cool. Go Wolverines. Yeah. That's what it said when I looked him up, because I was trying to look him up to show this dude who I was talking about. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not looking at any chef," and I was like, "All right, dude, I'm done talking about it, man. I'm done talking about it. I hate repeating myself. I really do. That's why I said. That's why I said I was start. That's why I told him I was real with him. I was like, dude, I'm actually starting to get annoyed. Like I wasn't doing that to be mean. I was just doing that to be completely real. I'm starting to get annoyed because I have tried to explain, and the thing that it really irritated me is like he wanted me to hear him out, but he wouldn't hear me out. So that's another thing. But it's because he sipped a little too much, and then all of a sudden thought he knew everything. Well, yeah. Oh shoot, that reminds me, I'll have to get my vodka out of the camper tomorrow. Because now that we're done camping, that's another reason why I want to get a job, because I want to be able to, like, you know, have a beer or something out there in the Super Bowl. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for the Indy 500 to be over just so I can start the Coke 600. And I made it clear that as long as the race starts before midnight, or even if it starts directly at, it will still count as completing it all in one day. So that's why I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. But I have to finish this race and the Coke 600 for it to be completed all in one day. This would be back-to-back years of winning and doing it. And then I gotta find a way to get me a shirt and hat. 10 laps to go next time buying the Indy 500, partner. Urbane out front in that number 9 car, running the pink scheme for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. He's got pink on his fire suit. What a nice race it has been. You missed that whole first half, partner. That whole first half was crazy. And fun fact, we've had 9 cautions and haven't had a caution since before the final pit stop of this race. Flagger has the 10 to go signal out there so Urbane can see it. 10 laps to go. And keep in mind, partner, this is different from NASCAR. The Indy 500 can end under caution. So there's no overtime in IndyCar. So if the caution comes out on lap 77, the Indy 500 would restart with 1 lap, but if it comes out on lap 78, the Indy 500 would end under caution. I really hope he gets some of that out of his system, though, because he's got school tomorrow. He does not need to be going with a headache. Well, his dad did when he lived with him, so that's not really my business to share. Dude was trying to get me off the game so much, too. I was like, dude, this is for the league. I have to do this. This isn't optional. I might go, before I completely retire from racing, if I do, I might go a full season in IndyCar. Yeah. I wish I could IRL, but I would have had to have started a long time ago if I wanted to race IRL. 7 to go at the line, partner. Dude, I cannot wait. I hope the IndyCar game is out before next year's Indy 500, so that way I have competitors on track with me. That would be my first, I'll call, earned Indy 500 if I win that one. And 3 in a row, too, bro. That'd be crazy. Nobody's ever won 3 in a row, I don't think. I'll have to look that up. I wasn't always an IndyCar fan, so I couldn't tell you that one. Alright. By the time you're back, it should be around 5, 6 to go, somewhere there. In the closing laps of this Indy 500, looks like the Coca-Cola 600 will start as scheduled before midnight, which means even though the Coke 600 is going to finish after midnight, oh, that's going to be a caution. Pit road is closed this time by, so it won't be available until next time by. We're going to get a shootout in the Indy 500 to the finish. Now, because it's down to the wire, IndyCar is going to add a lap to the traditional 3-lap pacing, so that, because they're obviously expecting traffic to pit here, so we will restart this race with 3 laps to go. That is the 10th caution of the race. And it comes in the closing laps of the Indy 500. Gotta stop in your own box. And does. They put a new wing on that number 9 car. Alright. I like that call. That everybody got out and got some fresh tires. Because no matter where you're at, with the field bunched up like this, you realistically have a chance to battle for this race win. Next time by will be the 1 to go signal. Then the following time by will be a 3-lap shootout. To decide the 109th 109th Indy 500. And we will await an announcement from Urbane to see if he will return next season for a 3rd consecutive season. But I imagine if he wins this Indy 500, he's probably going to return. And there's a caution, bud. So we're about to restart with 3 laps to go. Yeah. What was the score? Not bad. Alright. 1 to go signal, so restart next time by with 3 laps to go. If caution comes out again after that, the Indy 500 will end under caution. They can accelerate off turn 4. That's what they're going to do. Green flag back in the air. 3 laps to go in the 109th Indianapolis 500. We go to the helmet cam. Coming to 2 to go. Oh, smacks the wall and spins out. Recovers. They are going to throw the caution, so the 109th Indianapolis 500 will end under the caution. But first, we do have to complete the laps. The leader still has to take the checkered flag. 1 car is spun out after contact with the wall there. Oh, that was close for the 9. Almost hit that pit wall. So it will be the white flag and the caution flag next time by. Partner, the Indy 500 will end under caution. Urbane is going to go back to back as long as he makes it back to the checkered flag here. And this will be back-to-back years of completing the Indianapolis 500. And he's looking to make it back-to-back years of completing the 1,100-mile doubleheader. But he has to complete the Coca-Cola 600. He's not out of the bridge yet. Now, Indycar has them single file because they want to know exactly where everybody finished accordingly. There's the caution and white. They'll swap that for the checkered. Now, before he crosses the start-finish line to finish, he'll do his burnout. Everyone else will head for pit road, as the flagger has the checkered flag in the air, and the 9 is allowed to go around the pace car and the others. They will complete this race on pit road, but for Urbane, 2 different numbers, back-to-back Indy 500 champion. And now can cross that start-finish line. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. He will head to Charlotte. Thank you so much for watching the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500. Good luck in the Coca-Cola 600 to your multi-time Indy 500 champion. And we say so long, ladies and gentlemen, from Indy.